2026 is officially the year the automotive world went insane. Ferrari said they would never build an SUV, they lied. Mercedes turned an aerodynamic brick into an electric vehicle. And BMW, well, they designed something that looks like it belongs on Mars. Today, we are ranking the top 10 luxury SUVs money can buy right now. We aren't just reading specs, we're talking real-world usability, the features that actually matter, and which of these six-figure monsters is worth the mortgage payment. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is the most controversial car on this list, the BMW XM. And we have to address the elephant in the room immediately. The looks, you either love it or you absolutely hate it. There is no middle ground. BMW calls it expressive, but the internet calls it a lot. It has these massive, illuminated kidney grills and split headlights that stare into your soul. The sharp, sculpted lines give it a presence that demands attention. If you drive this, people will look at you, whether that's out of admiration or confusion is up to them. But here is the thing, once you climb inside, the hate usually fades. The cabin is like a modern art gallery. You aren't just getting leather, you're getting a geometric roofliner with ambient prism lighting. It feels less like a car and more like a nightclub in Berlin. The rear seats are designed like a lounge, wrapping around the passengers to turn long drives into an indulgent experience. Under the hood, it is a hybrid, but not the Prius kind. It pairs a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 with an electric motor. If you opt for the Label Red edition, you are looking at an astonishing 738 horsepower. That is enough to make this massive SUV move like a sports car. Plus, because it's a hybrid, you can do short drives on pure electric power, which is perfect for creeping out of your driveway silently before unleashing the V8. It starts around $159,000. Buy it if you want to be seen, avoid it if you prefer flying under the radar. At number 9, we have the face of American luxury, but it has gone silent. This is the Cadillac Escalade IQ. For decades, the Escalade was defined by a loud V8. Now, Cadillac has swapped the gas tank for a battery pack, and the result is terrifyingly good. It still has that massive, intimidating road presence, sharp lines, illuminated front fascia, but it is sleeker now. It looks like a spaceship landed in Detroit. It screams authority, but in a quiet, confident way. The interior is the real story. You don't just get a screen, you get massive, curved OLED displays that span the entire dashboard. It is pure sensory overload. The cabin is wrapped in premium leather and ambient lighting that makes every drive feel first class. It feels more like a high-end lounge than a vehicle. Traditionalists are mad about the loss of the engine noise, but when you stomp the pedal, you get 750 horsepower and instant electric torque. Plus, you get about 450 miles of range, which is actually usable for road trips. Starting at $130,000, this is the future of American luxury. It's big, it's brash, and it's unapologetically electric. Moving to number 8. If the Escalade is a lounge, this next car is a predator. The Aston Martin DBX 707. The 707 in the name isn't just a random number, that stands for 707 metric horsepower, produced by a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8. This makes it one of the most powerful luxury SUVs in the world. This is the SUV for the guy who was forced to sell his sports car because he had kids. It hits 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. That is faster than many dedicated supercars. But unlike the others on this list, it doesn't feel digital. It feels mechanical. It has a deep, aggressive exhaust note that gives you goosebumps every time you hit the throttle. Inside, it is pure British artistry. You are surrounded by hand-stitched leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber. The driving position is sporty but refined, making you feel like the car was tailored specifically for you. It starts around $240,000. It's expensive, but it's the only SUV on this list that truly drives like a sports car. At number 7, we have the car that arguably started this whole super SUV craze, the Lamborghini Urus. Before this car, the idea of a Lamborghini SUV was a joke. Now, it is the benchmark. It looks like it wants to attack the road's sharp creases, massive air intakes, and that unmistakable angry stance. The cabin is straight out of Top Gun. You have a cockpit-style layout that blends luxury with adrenaline. It feels like you've stepped into a fighter jet, with premium leather and Alcantara finishes everywhere. It makes going to the grocery store feel like a combat mission. It is powered by a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, pushing 641 horsepower. 0 to 60 takes just 3.5 seconds. But the impressive part is the dual personality. Thanks to adaptive air suspension and multiple drive modes, it can go from racetrack weapon to comfortable road trip cruiser without breaking a sweat. At $235,000, it is a statement piece. It screams, "I have arrived," louder than anything else on the road. Number 6 takes us from racetrack aggressive to whisper quiet. It's the Bentley Bentayga. While the Lamborghini tries to scare you, the Bentley tries to soothe you. This is about old school craftsmanship. The exterior exudes elegance with a bold matrix grille and crystal-cut LED headlamps that look like jewelry. Step inside, and it is a masterpiece. We are talking about hand-stitched leather, polished wood veneers, and precision metal accents that only Bentley can deliver. The attention to detail is breathtaking, especially if you get the diamond quilted seats or the ultra-luxurious rear seat lounge options. It feels less like an SUV and more like a first-class suite on wheels. Don't think it's slow though. You can get this with a massive W12 engine or a punchy V8. It will hustle from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. That is absurd for a vehicle of this size. Starting around $200,000, the Bentayga is for the buyer who values silence over shouting. It's the ultimate stealth wealth daily driver. Cracking the top 5 is the king of the school run, the Range Rover SV. The standard Range Rover is already nice, but the SV badge takes it to a different stratosphere. This is a rolling palace designed for those who want refinement and sophistication. What separates the SV is the obsession with detail. You can get ceramic controls, actual cool-to-the-touch ceramic and customizable mosaic wood veneers. Every detail feels handcrafted. The rear seats aren't just seats, they are executive loungers designed for ultimate comfort. It uses adaptive air suspension to literally float over potholes, making it feel as if you are floating above the road. You don't feel the road, you just vaguely sense it passing beneath you. Under the hood, a 523 horsepower V8 ensures you never have to strain to merge onto the highway. It costs $220,000. If you want the most regal SUV on the market, this is it. At number 4, we have a glitch in the matrix, the Mercedes G580 with EQ technology, or as everyone will call it, the electric G-Wagon. They kept the boxy, military shape that everyone loves. It still has that indestructible stance, but now with a smoother, more premium finish, like a redesigned closed grille with LED accents. But here is why it's on the list. Instead of pistons, you get 4 electric motors, 1 at each wheel. This unlocks a feature that no gas car can do, the G-turn. You can literally press a button and the SUV spins 360 degrees in place using its motors. It is the ultimate flex for off-road enthusiasts. It puts out 579 horsepower and a massive 859 pound-feet of torque. That means instant power on the road and unbeatable control off-road. It can climb steep terrain and wade through water that most EVs wouldn't dare touch. Expected to start around $150,000. It's the G-Wagon for the tech generation. Number 3 is what you buy when you don't want to drive, you want to be driven, the Mercedes-Maybach GLS. Think of this as a private jet for the road. From the outside, you spot it immediately by that massive chrome grille and the signature two-tone paint options. It has a road presence that feels commanding yet refined. But the money is spent in the back. The rear seats are heated, ventilated, and come with massage functions and calf rests. You have a refrigerated compartment for your champagne and fold-out tray tables. It is less of a car and more of a travel experience. The ride is so smooth it feels like floating. It uses cameras to scan the road ahead and adjust the suspension in real time to erase bumps. Even on rough roads, it isolates you from the outside world completely. At $170,000, it is a bargain compared to a Rolls-Royce, but offers 90% of the comfort. Runner-up at number 2, the Diamond, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. If the Maybach is a business class flight, the Cullinan is the private yacht. It is massive, with a towering chrome grille and the Spirit of Ecstasy ornament gliding proudly at the front. It's a moving piece of architecture that tells the world you've arrived. You open the doors and step onto lamb's wool floor mats that are so soft you'll want to take your shoes off. The leather feels like it belongs in a 5-star lounge, and you can customize everything from rare wood veneers to personalized embroidery. My favorite feature? The viewing suite. 2 leather chairs and a cocktail table deploy from the tailgate at the push of a button. It is the perfect way to enjoy an outdoor event in true Rolls-Royce fashion. It starts at $350,000, but with bespoke options, it can easily climb over $500,000. It isn't about the speed, it's about the magic carpet ride that makes even rough roads feel like smooth marble. And finally, the number 1 luxury SUV for 2026. The car Ferrari swore they would never build, the Ferrari Purosangue. Why is this number 1? Because it refuses to be a normal SUV. Ferrari doesn't even call it an SUV, it's a Ferrari utility vehicle, implied context of true Ferrari cite 100. While everyone else is downsizing to hybrids or electrics, Ferrari shoved a massive 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 under the hood. No turbos, no batteries. Just 715 horsepower and a red line that screams. It looks like a spaceship. The long sculpted hood and sleek coupe-like roofline scream Ferrari. Inside, the driver-focused cockpit feels just like a supercar, but the rear passengers actually get real comfort with heated, ventilated seats and impressive legroom. It costs $400,000 just to get on the list, but it wins because it has a soul. It combines family practicality with the heart of a V12 supercar. It is the ultimate have your cake and eat it too machine. So, there you have it. The 10 most insane ways to spend your money in 2026. If it were my money, I'm taking the electric G-Wagon. I know, the V12 Ferrari is the dream. But there is something hilarious about spinning a 3-ton tank in a circle that just gets me every time. Which one would you take? The silent Rolls-Royce or the screaming Ferrari? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.